To be honest, I never thought I wanted to run my own company, but I knew that this is bigger than me, and if I need to step up in order to create actual change, then that's what I'm gonna do. My name is Stephanie Piza. I am head of emerging and interactive media at M88. I grew up from humble beginnings in Florida. I'm first generation Colombian American. My parents honestly didn't have a lot growing up. They never made it feel that way with me though. They always made me feel like we had everything. While I was in college, I got a job at Lowe's Hotels. The VIP manager of the hotel actually took a liking to me, and he could tell that I was just naturally a people's person. And so when the job opened up a VIP coordinator, he offered me the position. So through meeting one of the hotel VIP guests, Susan Goldberg, who at the time, she was actually the VP of ad sales of Viacom as a whole. She said, "You need to work in entertainment. You're so excited about it. You really need to move to LA." Because of her, honestly, and I really owe that leap all to her. Went back home, I had a roommate at the time, this beautiful roommate. I convinced her that she needed to be an actress, and within 3 months, we moved to Los Angeles. I interviewed at WME, I interviewed at Viacom, and I did not get the job. And I ended up reconnecting with a college friend, letting him know I wanna be in representation. I need to work at either CA or WME. In my head, I was like, I need to work at one of these top agencies. And he called CA for me. So I got an opportunity to work in the digital team over at CA. I did that for a few years. It was great in the sense of really learning entertainment through a different lens. I also felt like, transparently, I was one of the only Latinas at the entire company. I think at that point, there was probably, I wanna say, under 5 Latinos in general, and only 2 of them had executive or C-suite positions. So in quickly realizing that I potentially had a ceiling in working at a big company like that, I decided after 3.5 years that I wanted to make my next move. I went to a boutique management company called Big Frame, where I worked with this incredible woman, Lisa Filippelli. I'm forever grateful for Lisa because she really took my career and escalated it very quickly in the digital space. Lisa, at the time, was starting her own company, and she asked me to go with her. So I left Big Frame, and I went to Flip Management, and we continued to rock it. We continued to really escalate the careers of the clients that we were working with. You know, this is the time where I think entertainment realized they had a huge diversity problem. So being one of the only Latinas out there managing primarily POC talent, I became a hot commodity. And I just kept getting these offers, people wanting to sit down with me. And through these conversations, I just realized I could never go back to working for somebody else, number one, but also I think somebody else that just wouldn't understand my mission and my purpose in working with diverse talent. When I was just thinking about my next move after Flip Management, you know, I just kept thinking about, okay, what am I gonna do that's really gonna create impact? I came here for a purpose. I can't just, you know, let it slip under the rug. Like, what am I gonna do? So ultimately, just through the years, became really close with a few people from Macro. I asked Mike for lunch. I let him know where I'm at with my career. I have XYZ on the table, but nothing feels right because I feel like I need to do something bigger. And through that conversation, Mike was, you know, just letting me know, why don't we partner up? And I think that you should start your own management company. To be honest, I never thought I wanted to run my own company per se, but I knew that, again, this is bigger than me. And if I'm in the position, or if I need to step up in order to do that, in order to create actual change, then that's what I'm gonna do. I really dedicated my whole life into Uncommon. I, for so long, saw it as my identity as a person as well. You know, I lost weight, I wasn't sleeping, my mom got sick. And I just realized, you know, while what I'm doing is so important to me and I hope important to other people, I needed to find a balance for myself, for my family, for my relationships. Walking into year 3 of Uncommon, M88 was formed by Charles King and by Phil Sun. It was exciting to know that we essentially had allies and more partners in the industry that were purpose-driven as we were. So as M88 was coming into fruition and you know, Phil and I started working together and our team started working together. Truthfully, after even a few months, we were like, what are we doing with 2 management companies under the macro umbrella? Let's just figure this out to create one, and that's what we did. I have been following Funny Marco for so many years and have seen his growth that he's been able to do on his own and have been so astonished of how influential he's become through his content online. I tracked down that he was working with this agency that I'm friendly with, and you know, I let them know I'm very interested in managing him, here are my ideas, and they were able to set up a meeting. I think that given my background and my reputation, and again, my ideas that I had for him, and him being able to hear me out, him being able to align with what I believe the vision should be, it was very instant of like, you know, we're working together and let's figure this out. My advice for somebody to get the call is, number 1, believe in yourself. You really have to walk into a room always and have that confidence that, you know, no matter what, you know what you're doing. Number 2 is network. I think that it's really, really important to treat everybody kindly and with respect, down to the janitor, down to, you know, whoever is on set, but also build relationships with them, because that assistant is gonna grow into being the founder of a company one day.